Children's special allowance has been stolen from people for decades.
Yeah, I just don't agree with withholding money from any child.
The Assembly of Manitoba chiefs challenging the province in court as of Tuesday, alleging that they are stealing money dedicated towards First Nations children. Coinciding with that court appearance, the AMC has begun a Telling Our Truth event here at the Ledge. According to AMC, Section 231 of the Budget Implementation and Tax Status Amendment Act further harms First Nations children in welfare by taking their children's special allowance that is intended to enhance their well-being while also denying First Nations and First Nations children any right to challenge Manitoba's unlawful actions in court.
Resources that were supposed to be earmarked to provide supports for children while they're in the care of the Child Welfare Agency, unfortunately, they incentivize apprehension and they steal the resources, and then there's no accounting for it. They try and exonerate themselves and make themselves without fault so that these children over the last 20 years, when they realize that their personal rights have been violated, will have no recourse.
By holding a truth-telling event, AMC and First Nations Family Advocate Office hope that those impacted can tell their stories and have their voices heard.
This has been ongoing for a long time. I grew up in the CFS system myself, so these stories will let people know what child and welfare systems are like, really, and why they're withholding the money from certain individuals.
The reality of how it was for children to be existing in a child welfare system and not having enough funds to purchase a proper coat, to purchase proper footwear in Canada.
They are running the Telling Our Truth event from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. both Wednesday and Thursday. They say the lack of supports and outcomes for our children aging out of the CFS system are atrocious and an infringement of fundamental human rights.
It was hell. It was like bouncing from home to home and going from group home to group home and just finally aging out of care and going into the justice system, which was a whole nother carousel, but I survived and I'm here to tell my story.
We shouldn't have to go to court to actually talk about the well-being of children. You know, we shouldn't have to go to court to defend those children so that they would have the ability to pursue legal recourse one day.
City News reached out to the province. They responded that they are not in a position to comment on matters that are currently before the court. The teepees will be on Ledge grounds until the 28th, and they invite all those impacted by the Children's Special Allowance Act to join them. In Winnipeg, Brianne Foley, City News.